Good morning, my good people. Welcome to Fontane in the Morning. Thank y'all for tuning in with us today. I got the radiant Porsha J with me. Hope everybody's enjoying their morning. Welcome to a brand new week. Let's get to the money.
We got 50 people in here.
Let's get to the money.
I actually should have already picked out what I wanted to start with.
Speaking of money, somebody got to give a lot of that shit away.
Yes.
We discussed on Friday, so anybody who wasn't here with us on Friday, my man Yella, Beezy, Dallas rapper, was picked up by the police for the connection to the murder of Mo 3 a few years ago. If I'm not mistaken, turns out the guy who's the star witness is Yella Beezy's cousin.
Oh, I didn't know they was cousins.
I would hope not. Hopefully I'm lying. Somebody gonna fix me. Hopefully I'm lying. But the star witness is close, and he does have the information that's gonna get my man sent away. They've set Yella Beezy's bond at $2 million, 10%, 200 bands. Where the fuck am I gonna get 200 bands from?
He might be able to pull it off.
I believe Yella Beezy. You know, Yella Beezy a rich nigga. I think Yella Beezy got it. Where am I gonna get 200 bands from? And that's why I'll be outside killing niggas.
That's a lot of money. How does bond work too? Like once you get 200,000, do you get that money back?
Hell no. Nah.
If you beat the case?
Hell no, that's the government money.
So you just gonna get up that
you
way?
Gave them 200,000, so you don't have to sit in the big house while you're doing your charge, your case. The money is so you don't have to sit in there while you're doing it. You never getting that money on back. That's gone. He just gave $200,000 so he don't got to sit in jail.
That is ridiculous. And then he could beat it, and then that money just gone.
Money gone, yeah. Money gone regardless. Money was so you didn't have to sit in the big house while they trying to decide if you're going to stay in the big house. You can be in your house while they trying to decide if you're going to do some big housing.
Yeah, that is.
What, hold on. October's _very _on _wet _wet. What the fuck?
October's very own wet. What's wet?
Don't react to that. I'm not sure what money you get back, but I ain't sure what money you get back. You ain't supposed to though. But nonetheless,
people's.
Yeah, but so that's if you put something on
like collateral.
Yeah, collateral for it. You put your house up for it. You get to keep your house if you beat it. Blah blah blah. Or if you'll go back to jail.
But if he loses the case, they take the house.
If you run out on your bond, for sure they take the house. So hypothetically speaking, if so we get in trouble, we put the house up for my bond, and I go on a run. The house now is owned by the bond company. As far as goes, I've never seen nobody actually get their shit taken. So
I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna come back, y'all.
I'm gonna go get that information. Nonetheless, yes, Yella Beezy was asked to put up 200 bands for its release while of course the case is getting figured out. And it's a tough situation because from what I've seen, as far as the details of it, the star witness who's supposed to essentially did the murder for him has messages and I guess recorded, possibly even a phone call discussing the situation and possibly have proof of where the money was wired. Why is money being sent?
I'm sorry, I have watched so many crime shows that I feel like everyone should know not to do that.
My thing is, first things first, especially old school niggas taught you long ago. Our old school niggas taught us long ago. If you're going to do your dirt, do it by yourself. You can't snitch on yourself. You can get yourself caught, but you're not going to walk in there and tell on yourself.
Maybe he zelled him some money.
And that be it the motherfucking issue. I'm not paying you, matter of fact. You just gonna have to tell the police he hired me to kill him and he ain't paid. Like, nigga, no, I didn't never do this.
Well, how can you prove this with the money for? What if I just gave you some money to help you out?
Yeah, that's what you go to court for. But if you have anything compounding what the money was sent for, like if we spoke prior and I got any kind of messages alluding to me hiring you for a murder, then that's what that money is tied for. That's what the lawyer's job is. So Beezy's lawyer's job is to disconnect that money from anything. And just say, nigga, I was sending some nigga some money because I'm a rich nigga. The prosecutor's job is to say, nah, bitch, that money was for a body and we gonna discuss it.
Dang. Yeah, see, I don't belong in nobody's jail, so I'm just not gonna commit no type of crimes.
Yeah, it's just, and that's really it. I just ain't got 200 bands. And if I did have 200 bands, do I want to give it to the white man? No, so I don't want to go to jail.
So I seen a little recurring topic over the weekend, and a lot of discussion about people's marriages and relationships. So we're gonna do a lot of relationship talk today.
God damn it.
Which I love to hear you talk about relationships.
I'm disgusted. What you doing?
Real quick, I gotta follow up with Ayesha Howard and Anthony Edwards. If y'all don't remember, this is the what is he play basketball?
Yeah.
This is Lil Baby's baby
Okay,
mama.
this one. Yeah, this girl.
They're currently in a custody thing. They had
a custody what?
Well, it ain't no battle because he don't want nothing to do with the baby. But
is she asking to keep a baby that I don't want? You're more than
welcome.
welcome.
Ayesha Howard is seeking full custody of their child together. And she also wants Anthony Edwards' name added to the child's birth certificate. Now, I brought this up because...
Why are you arguing for custody? I don't want to see this baby ever.
Don't do that.
This is what Ant-Man said. What is the custody argument about?
Maybe she just wants something in stone so that, it...
I suppose. Okay.
The headline was a little misleading because I was like, I thought he didn't even want custody. So
I would hope.
This is a great thing for everyone involved.
Yeah, I would, because Ant-Man is not here to debate on if the baby coming over this weekend.
They call him Ant-Man or you call him that?
Ant-Man, that's his name. Anthony. Don't all niggas named Anthony call Ant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if you just made up your own personal nickname for him.
If I would have made my own personal nickname, it would have been Dirty Nigga.
Don't do that. That might be a nice young
He
man.
Might be. Nah.
No, he's a dirty nigga.
Nah.
He is.
Nope. No,
not,
sir.
Not the way he running around.
No, sir.
So I brought that up because the last name, I think that's interesting. Like
it begets a real question down the line, based on how you want your literal child to move forward in a space of me having no connection to somebody that you named me after. Mm-hmm. I kind of get lost and confused on why women want to stand on that, especially when y'all have your own name. Like, hopefully she came from a father or something who has another name, but to want to undoubtedly tie of course, unknowing child to a man who's for months been telling you I don't want nothing to do with that motherfucker that you trying to name me. Mm-hmm. It's kind of, I get lost in translation with that. Of course, I'm not a woman, so I can't understand that side of it. Especially, of course, being with child and wanting the man to not necessarily be, I don't know if she want to be with him, but at least, be there. I don't understand her side of it because I'm not a woman. I'm never carried. Yeah. But I am a man, and being named after a man who ain't want shit to do with you.
Well, I mean, if you got a athlete father, I'm sure you want
when
part of his legacy.
When I grow up, it's not gonna be like that. When I grow up, they're not gonna be like, "Oh man, your dad is Ant-Man. How cool!" They're gonna be like, "Where is your dad?" And that's where the issue comes in. Yeah, my dad is Ant-Man. Prove it. Young niggas gonna want you to prove it. If we're kids, you're gonna have to prove your dad is Ant-Man. You're not just gonna come to school and be like, "Hey, my dad's a famous basketball player."
But that's probably why she want her to have the last name.
But then you tie him to something that, what if he can't? What if Ant-Man literally ain't in this nigga life until he like 17?
I mean,
So
I guess it's a case by case situation. I have a half sister and she has a different last name, and it always felt like she should have had the family name. So that's the thing I think of, especially when he has other kids. It's like, wow, all his other kids got his last name and I don't. This is my dad. I'm a part of the family. Am I not a part of the legacy as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's where it falls on double side. Of course, it's a double-sided sword in my opinion. Double-edged sword for that matter in my opinion. Because there's a kid on the end saying, "Damn, if that's my pops, why I'm not treated like that." Mm-hmm. But then if it goes to the other end, this kid gets ridiculed regardless. Yeah. So either you're going to be ridiculed by everyone else, theoretically, or you're going to have a subconscious on your own, self-conscious feeling about it because, of course, you didn't have that father aspect. And the reality of it is, it starts at fucking somebody who wants to have a baby with you. Because if you hear me say, the kid got to deal with something on both ends, basically.
Yeah, it's neither one of them is going. I mean, either she can have the last name and still feel like, man, I'm a part of this man's legacy and he don't fool with me, or she could have her mom's last name and really not be attached to that side of the family at all. So.
And then it's like she wants his last name for what? For what reasoning?
I guess to approve paternity. That's why last names came about in the first place.
As Doris said, does that tie him to the estate when Ant-Man passes away?
I mean,
no, because you can write your kid out of the will immediately. You can literally write your child, your blood, unquestionably, right out of your motherfucking will. In fact, you can have one kid and be like, I don't want my one kid to get all my money. Fuck it.
I never thought about that. Like, you literally can just decide to give your money to whoever.
Literally, I can give my money to a crackhead on the street. I can write, when I die, I want PJ to walk outside and the first junkie she see, I want him to hand this check to him. And if she don't, she got to go to jail. She can't spend my money. It's illegal.
Damn.
So the name won't help. And which is why I'm saying, why do it to him? Because if that man don't want this nigga, then it ain't nothing to debate.
Well, that's if he passes before she makes it to 18, right? Because
No, you can be 8 and not get shit from me. What are you talking about?
Damn.
You don't have to do shit for anyone. That's what's crazy. Now you gotta attend to a child, of course, in the sense of course, being the actual parent. When you pass away, if you're not the sole, if the kid isn't the sole, what is it?
Heir?
Yeah, of whatever it is left, there's not even no legal settlement that they can take precedent. There's not even a legal precedent they can take. If both my parents, they got mad money, they pass away, and I'm the only kid left, I can take a lawyer and then say, hey, I've been living like this. I need to be constituted like this moving forward. What can we do as far as goes supplemental income to keep me in a certain space, in the same sense as what after you break up, what is the payment you get? Annuity payment, whatever the fuck it is, you get me. For a kid, they have that. In theory, you got to have a good lawyer, which means your parents got to have money, etc. However, if I write you out of my will and then I die.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never even thought about that.
So for her, bro, it's I understand it. I'm not a woman. I understand wanting to have your kid. Wanting your kid to, of course, have a relationship with the father, and not just be out here like, oh, why my dad don't love me? Who is my dad for that matter? But what that kid has on the other end of that is a scary situation. I hate for any kid to go through that, in my opinion. So, what a tough fucking life.
Very much.
Stop fucking people for status. That should do it.
Jonathan Majors says that he wants to play Kane the Conqueror again.
I just don't like to hear this nigga saying stuff. I mean, literally, I don't like to hear Jonathan Majors speak. He's got this thing about him where it's like, first things first, he acts like he can't talk. Like, literally. Like, oh, I can't say that. I
think he be trying to appear to be, like, humble and poised.
I want to see this nigga, like regular, like out at a party.
Yeah, I feel like I still haven't seen who he really is.
I don't know who Cuz is, and that is confusing and concerning to me.
That's crazy, because I feel the exact same way. Like, every time I hear him talk, I'm like, this is not his real personality.
I'm trying to tell you, it's like, it seems as if he's like, here's my representative, and I'm almost in a sense acting. So the nigga kind of confuses me, which is why I don't like to see him talking. Nonetheless, my second issue with that is, can you speak?
What you mean?
He don't seem like broken up when he's talking.
Like, he seems to be like he's stumbling over his words. Because he's trying to make sure he says the politically correct thing all the time.
Okay, because I'm starting to get, you don't know what the fuck you want to say. So it's hard for you to say it right here, and I should have wrote this out before I walked in here.
No, not that he don't know what he want to say. He don't know what he can't say. Like, when they asked him about, did he feel like it was pretty much a setup for them to release that audio from 2022, the week of his, new movie coming out. he just kind of was like, well, you know, I just gotta, you know, just leave it to God. Like, because how else can he answer that? I'm sure his publicist was like, don't say yes. And he can't say no. Because that's how he feels. So.
Well, I think so. Especially for his spacing. Because what he's trying to do right now is get into the good, good grace of white people again. White people who own the studios. Of course, he can get back to his spacing where he was before all of this. And I get that. You got to play the keys in order to make the music how you want to. Absolutely understandable. However, how far are you willing to go? And how far are you willing to, and not necessarily, I don't want to say it like that, but I guess that's what it is. How far are you willing to cower and, in a sense, bow fucking down to make sure that you get this grace that you're looking for? And it really bothers me. The reason it bothers me so much, the grace that you're seeking, is that you have to do all of these. He has to make himself malleable. He has to seem like this cool, calm, resolute, gentle, humble black man, almost in the like the
soft teddy bear,
of almost like the energy of a fucking servant almost. And then you spin around, and the guy who built, in a sense, who helped build Marvel, was a fucking crackhead when they found him.
Who?
Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man.
Oh yeah.
Was a motherfucking junkie, fresh out of rehab when Marvel hired that man. In fact, they found Robert Downey Jr. in a home that he owned previously, and he must have sold it, whatever be the case, in Los Angeles, high off that shit when somebody else owned it. It was a brand new owner now in the home for years, might I add.
He forgot it wasn't his house no more?
Because you were that fucking high to where you break in your old home. And you're asking the owner, what you doing here? No, nigga, what are you doing here?
He was just in their house chilling?
High as a fucking kite.
Wow.
And then they spin around and they tell Jonathan Majors, yeah, I know that white woman was attacking you, but how dare you defend yourself? And now he's got to do interview after interview after interview of, I'm so sorry. I'm a cool guy. I'm nice. I didn't mean those things. And it's like, no, I did mean to choke the white bitch. She was harassing me. And she gonna get another choking if I get back around her because I hate her. And
hey, you can't say that. We don't promote or condone domestic violence. Now, I do support people defending themselves, but you can't say that. And he can't say that. And that's the reason why he has to speak a certain way.
This
is called damage control.
Right, but the damage is controlled, and that's my thing. So what did I go to court for, and what was I found innocent for if the damage ain't controlled?
No, so this is the thing. Normally, people in this situation would disappear for a while.
He did.
Not long
I got
enough.
kicked out of Marvel.
No. But he didn't disappear. He immediately started. He had a trial, so he had Megan on his arm. They were doing all kinds of press. They've been in the public nonstop. He never just went. When I say go away, I mean literally. You mean don't
get seen?
That's
fine.
That's what publicists will suggest.
But that's so much bullshit, and that's where my problem lies. Something was done to me. I was aggressed, as he stated via text. I was aggressed. So now, and keep in mind, he did 3 fucking blockbusters that year. He was in Creed and fucking Ant-Man.
And he did such a good job.
Keep in mind, they were in talks of another Ant-Man. Michael B wants to do another Creed right now. So you're telling me at the absolute motherfucking height of my career, and keep in mind, I'm bigger than most actors ever get. Yeah. Because niggas do not get in Marvel films like that. And then be leads in other blockbuster films. So not only I'm at the height of my career living my fucking dreams, I'm also at the height of most actors' careers living their fucking dreams. And then a white bitch chased me through New York. And then all of a sudden, oh, I'm the chokester. Right. Okay, cool. We go to court. We do our thing. Now I got to go away from, again, the career I've motherfucking built. When this woman, what is her name? What's the white girl name?
Who?
The white girl who choked.
No clue.
Exactly. And I gotta go away. I've built something here, and you're telling me I gotta walk away from it because somebody attacked me. It's because I'm black. Hawkeye in Avengers, the Arrow guy beat his bitch up, and Marvel stood by him. Jeremy Renner was Hawkeye and bitch was all right. Hit a hawk in the eye. Marvel's like, you know what? You cool, Jeremy. We're gonna take care of this. We're gonna patch this shit up.
But did it go public?
How you think I know? I don't know, Jeremy.
Oh. So you think the race is why?
I don't think shit. He's black and a nigga buff. And it's clear why it's been done. And it's like, I get it, bro. I get it, John. Because I want you to get your shit back. I really do. I think he was great. But god damn, when do you tell these people, man, that bitch is a bitch.
Who? The white girl?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't know, like, I followed the case.
Nah, that man was hard, Rob. You dog. Give me no.
I followed the case, and there wasn't anything that I had seen that was like, it looked like a domestic dispute between both of them. So I'm like, I don't see him in this light as an abuser.
Again, the videos that came out when they were in the closet and they were arguing with each other. The video of him literally running from this woman for blocks down the street. The audio footage when a police first showed up and he was explaining, we got into an argument, she hit me, so on and so forth. Again, Jonathan should have never put his motherfucking hands on that girl. That's not the question here. Or even an argument. Not even a debate. Jonathan is allowed to and then defend himself. And my issue is, when does that kick in? When am I able to defend myself?
Well, he did get charged with assault. He's on probation and he did a domestic violence.
So what did they give her?
Nothing. She wasn't on oh, I see what you're saying. Well, that's awkward.
But I gotta do Breakfast Club interviews apologizing still. I got a whole nother girl who I'm about to marry. I don't give a fuck about that. Oh, I got a whole wife.
Yeah.
I have a wife, and then for the set, the original question was, do you feel like it was a setup? Of course. Of course it was a setup.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
And he should have literally said, of course.
If they had that audio since 2012, and then you drop 2022, and you drop it the 3 days before I'm getting ready to
it was clearly a setup.
My first movie since all of
it was clearly a setup.
Yeah.
And I don't know who got paid for it and where the money, but clearly, because you're attempting again to break down my reputation and my status and my career again in front of me. You are not allowed, again, as a man, and I'm speaking to men, keep your hands to yourself. It literally does not beget us. It doesn't help. A woman can walk in and black your shit. Don't even say nothing to you. Walk in and black your shit. If you give her a black back, it's not the same.
It's not.
It's never gonna be the same. And how unfortunate that sounds. It's not that y'all can go black for black. It ain't gonna work out for you. Hers just gonna be blacker. Her, for whatever reason, her eye ain't gonna take longer to open back up. Whatever it is, we're not allowed to do this. Jonathan, understanding that, especially being of high status, you were already in Ant-Man, dumb nigga. You should have got small and got out of it. Whatever, man. What you got?
Well, Tiger Woods has a new boo.
I'm about to get back up. Go ahead.
Tiger Woods is dating Vanessa Trump. Is that her name?
I thought you was about to say Vanessa Williams. Oh my God.
I would have preferred
Oh
that.
my God, Tiger. Oh my God.
He's dating Vanessa Trump. Vanessa Trump is Donald Trump Jr.'s ex-wife. Her and him have 5 kids together. So, I don't know where he met this lady at. They probably all go to the same country club.
I'm sorry. Tiger Woods is dating
Vanessa Trump.
a white woman with 5 kids.
With Donald Trump Jr.
I know, bro, like, what kind of black is Tiger's dad? What does Tiger's dad look like?
Well,
I've never seen a nigga go this far.
I mean, he probably was just raised around.
Nah, I don't know what the fuck you raised around. How do you, not only do you get somebody's old bitch, you make sure you go get the worst old bitch you can find with the last name Trump on it.
She might be a nice lady. He got a type, and I get you.
Yeah, that's disgusting. You're right. He absolutely has a type. Disgusting. Cause his baby mama, I didn't even want to take it there. His ex-wife. So I seen the porn stars he was fucking when he got caught. I seen them, and yeah, I don't judge porn stars by like their absolute look, like, oh, she's an ugly porn star. Porn stars don't have to be cute, so I didn't judge him for that.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
And what is he beholding? What is his eye seeing?
Blonde.
I'm about to go see her.
Tits.
No, I'm about to go see her.
White.
What is she?
The standard of
Vanessa
beauty.
Trump?
She's not an ugly woman at all.
This bitch ugly as hell.
No, she is not.
What?
Yeah, she looks like that's them together right there. They look cute.
This lady look like an animal. Oh.
She's pretty.
All right, that was an unfiltered picture.
Thank you.
Basically, this white woman got 5 kids.
Yeah, she look good.
All right, I give her that. She ain't an ugly white woman. Not like his wife.
Yo, you gonna show him a picture?
Yeah, I got you.
See, y'all, she don't look bad. I like her little bob.
She I kind of don't understand Tiger's spacing when it comes to this kind of thing, because as Tiger's like low-key sitting around $1 billion, if I'm not mistaken. Well, actually, I am mistaken. Tiger is sitting around $1 billion as far as his career earnings. He could have literally had maybe any black woman walking.
He don't. Ain't his mama white?
I'm about to go. Yeah, his mama white. No, his mama's an Asian.
Oh yeah, he's a half Asian. Oh, so he ain't even white at all. Is he white?
This nigga daddy name is Earl Woods.
Who
was in the service.
With his mama is Asian. So his dad doesn't even date black women.
Yeah, but his dad was in the service, and his dad was born...
Oh, he probably overseas.
His dad was born in fucking 32. Actually, you know what? That's even more confusing. Never mind. That didn't help.
I think we're trying to make sense out of something that don't make none sense.
I was trying to tie him being in the service, because I think that's World War II, so he had to literally go over there.
Yeah.
So I was trying to tie the service to him meeting, of course, an Asian, a Filipino woman, whatever be Tiger's mother's ethnicity is, and making that make sense. Mm-hmm. But also in 1932, when everybody basically calling you a nigger, it kind of gets confusing as to how you...
I guess to me, the only thing that confuses me is when you have like a specific type and you own, like I've only seen him with blonde white women, and I'm like, dang, like. Which
is why I think you're a freak, and not like, oh, this nigga, he gets down, and no, I think Tiger Woods is a freak, like a weird ass nigga, and it's not up for debate. I've heard him speak, like even the way he speaks is weird as hell. But to how I've known who Tiger Woods is for like 25 years. I've not seen this nigga around I've not even seen him around a black woman.
I know a few guys like that are just, that's all they hang out with.
It's like, I want these kind of niggas I be wanting to literally converse with. I'm not even, how could you date white women? Did it, whatever.
I'm never gonna let you forget that either. Never.
It's, how do you go, like, without them? Like, how are they not there?
Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I don't be caring, because if you don't prefer me, I don't prefer you. So stay over there.
Which is why I never minded. Black women that get online and be like, oh my God, I could never date a black man. Like, please go over there and get spit on. Like, no big deal. But
you know what? You are out of control today.
No, okay, all right. I'm just a little bit, and then we can get out of here. And not women, interracial people who switch and go to the other side and not like, hey, I like this person. Like, hey, I don't like these people, so that's why I go over here. I never get that shit because most of the time, the shit that you like for this matter, black men explicitly dating white women, it be some like. Not to offend any of my white women here, I fuck with y'all. It be weird because they don't actually be liking black people. It be things about black men that they like to pick off us and attach them to a white man, which of course is
that BBC. Right?
This is our last show. But
I know what they be wanting.
I seen a thread of these younger white girls on TikTok, and they got it from TikTok. It was a comment thread. They got it from TikTok and they brought it to Twitter. And this white girl, she's white, like pristine, and she's with this darker black guy, and like, I mean darker. And in the comments, there were a whole bunch of white people. They were saying, like, the girls were saying, y'all kids are gonna be so beautiful, and it went like directly to that. And that's concerning.
Have mixed kids.
That's concerning and confusing for me. And to be around, okay, so then you're in the comments and you see that other white people are now making fun of him. So it's like, well, I gotta be around y'all, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm with my white woman, PJ's a whitey right now. We go to her family for her birthday. Yesterday, we go to her family for her birthday. Her entire family is white. Am I made to believe that none of y'all are like the comments? Nobody's gonna comment in my face, right? Because I'm gonna fuck one of y'all up in here, but y'all are gonna say it, and that level of uncomfortability to me lies in these, and that be my main concern. And then then the girls in the comments say, "Oh, y'all kids are gonna be so beautiful, so beautiful." Raised around who? Raised around who? Because 96% sure the people who made her don't want to see no black fucking baby.
Yeah.
And usually when a black man and a white woman procreates, that kid comes out blacker, usually. Or darker for that matter. Mm-hmm. So the upbringing that I have to be around for my children, the community I have to be around for me, the level of comfortability that we have to share in order for us to be confident enough to walk outside with each other as an interracial couple, it becomes a lot.
Yeah.
Again, you're talking to somebody who is down for interracial couples. I love it. I'm saying, where do you find the comfort line with the person that you're dating?
It's definitely tough. My one of my best friends is in a biracial relationship, marriage, and she experiences it on both sides. Like, even black people kind of feeling some type of way about her dating, a white man. Now, luckily for her, he is. Go
on and say it. He was around a nigga. He ain't nothing but one of them. He the darkest. He the lightest nigga you gonna run into.
Well, and he down for the culture.
And that's what I'm referring to, y'all. Mm-hmm. So it's not literally.
It's a cultural thing.
It's a cultural indifference, and if it's too wide of a gap to bridge, it's going to make situations and relationships uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. So the reality of your friend, her meeting a white man who assimilates with us because he's been born and raised around us, he understands us. He's not a fucking bigot, and his parents either don't believe that or didn't teach it to him. Yeah. So then you're allowed to get around this person, meet this person as just a person, and then of course moving forward, because skin color don't matter at that point. But then if his parents taught him bigotry, taught him to not be around her and their kind, and he has to walk out his house and take those clothes off every day.
Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, like the whole family, you feel that. Children feel that. Going to this side of the family reunion is confusing. Like, that was always my thing. Like, I don't want my child to have to pick a culture, pick a side. Yes. Like, I want them to know who they are coming out the womb.
Because we see a lot of a lot of light-skinned kids growing up with us. Mm-hmm. We see a lot of light-skinned kids say, "Oh, they didn't accept me. They didn't accept me." I don't know what that's like for light-skinned children that are black to be like. I've never, like, we've made fun, of course, of the color tones, but the actual, like, not acceptance, I don't know what that is. Mm-hmm. But again, I'm not light-skinned and a mixed kid. My mother's black, my father's black. So the question never even came up. It's already hard enough to live in, and just go ahead and put it out there, racist fucking society.
Yeah.
But then if you are forcing encounters onto people, who, especially children who are unbeknowing of what this is, you put them in an uncomfortable spacing. And that's all my main stake on it is how far are you going to the other side?
I can only imagine, because when I grew up, like, my mother is light skinned, like most of that side of the family is light skinned, and I was the darkest one. And I felt a sense of like, dang, like, not them projecting colorism onto me, but me wanting to be lighter when I was young. Yeah. So like, I can only imagine being half and then having this one side. And I've always heard, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, who your mom is, they say you identify with the most.
Closer, yeah.
So, I mean, well, probably which custodial parent.
Yeah, I would hope that's the case. Unfortunately for black people, it's usually the mother. Here we go. It's
that's confusing. But Tiger being half Asian and half black and then only dating white women is just kind of confusing to me.
No, it's not confusing, because his father, I don't know Tiger's father, so maybe.
Earl.
Earl. His father did not teach him what being a black man is. In fact, his father probably taught him to walk away from that, because he knew how bad it was. And go ahead and put it out there. There are black people at those times who shun their literal blackness, because they knew that it was a bad thing. Older black women taught young black children in these times, if you can read and write, to hide that shit from white people. So hiding your pride from white people, I think, is even something even simpler to do. Yeah. If you hide your pride for a very long time, it's gonna go away. And if Tiger's father, who again was a veteran in the service, if Tiger's father married a Filipino, and married a Filipino woman, I forgot exactly what Tiger's mother is, married a Filipino woman, raised him here in America, when was Tiger's father telling him, you need to be proud, you need to be black, you need to be a man? When was Tiger's father telling him this, outside of raising him for golf? I seen him on the golf course, raising him to be a phenom in golf, raising him to be a successful businessman. He put his head on his shoulders, right, outside of fucking random hoes. He put his head on his shoulders, right? But other than that, what did he teach him about being black? Because I ain't never even seen Tiger say, I like being black. In fact, the only time I seen Tiger stand up for his race was when he was making sure we know that it's two of them in him. That's the only time I seen Tiger be like, hey, by the way, nigga, I ain't just black, I'm also Asian. I ain't never seen Tiger at no, Black History Month marches. I ain't never seen him stand up for a nigga shot in the street. I've never seen Tiger basically do anything black outside of dominating sports. So
that was what, racist? What was that?
How?
I mean,
yeah. I've never seen Tiger do anything black outside of dominate his sport. So to be real,
my last two topics kind of go hand in hand. I have one side, a positive side, and one negative side.
Give me the negativity.
The negative side. Okay, so Young Miami was on Club Shay Shay. And they asked her a few personal...
This nigga ain't had a good interview since last year with Cap.
Oh, you know what? Wait. Before we get to that, I did want to talk about her comments about Lizzo.
Okay,
so Young Miami said that society is pushing women to get cosmetic surgery. And then once the women get cosmetic surgery, then they're not satisfied and they talk about them for getting the surgery. Specifically, she was talking about women who were like...
You know what's weird?
What?
I hate to cut you off. Hold that thought. You remember when, what's that girl named Light Skin Keisha said that women get their BBL surgeries for them?
I don't agree with that.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't agree with that. But so she basically was just saying, like, women who were born kind of like without curves and maybe more slim, they get teased and said they...
48 Denver J, your mama hate us? Tell your mama come down to the studio. I'll put my hands in your mama's face. Your mama got a problem with me, 48? I ain't never did shit to your mama. But if she got an issue, we can handle it.
Anyway, is that a child?
I'm not sure.
Oh no, is that a baby?
48 Denver J. Tell your mama I'm looking for her. Because if it's an issue, it's up.
Oh my god. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, specifically, she was talking about women who were born like without curves and maybe seen as more like tomboyish, were teased for, you know, oh, you look like a boy. And so they go and get BBLs as, you know, whatever, to look more, quote, unquote, feminine. And then once they get it, then it's like, oh, we don't like the BBL look. You know, we like natural. But then when women are natural, y'all talk about them. So basically saying that, like, regardless, society, there's no pleasing. And that did bring to the topic of women saying that they claim they get their bodies done for themselves, but then they talk about the pressures of society.
I think also, number one, stop doing cop-outs. Because what women attempt to do is broaden the spectrum so we don't got to talk about you.
Okay.
You're not women. You are you. You are a woman. So let's discuss why you went out and got that motherfucking BBL. And why you went out and felt like what you had wasn't good enough. If your confidence is lacking, that's reality. That's just reality. You not having ass and titties, you don't get arrested for it. You don't get beat up for it. You don't get in trouble for it. You just don't have ass and titties. Not to mention, they make food and gyms to help you. I don't think you can get titties in the gym, but they make food and gyms to help you gain some ass. So if you're self-conscious, if your confidence is lacking in that department, that's just reality. So yeah, men have been running around saying you don't got no titties or you don't got no ass. What men are you fucking with that is saying this? Like, is your boyfriend in the house telling you need to get some ass? You need to grow some titties.
Yeah, they do say that. They do.
Okay, again, so back to accountability. Because you're an idiot for staying with them. So at every door we open, accountability gonna be outside. Like, hey, what's up, nigga? Nice to meet you. You don't got no ass and no titties, and the world is I guess attracted to women and ass and titties, and you want to be attracted, you want to attract men like that, right? But then y'all spin around and tell us we're doing this for ourselves. So is yourself happy right now, or is yourself happy when people are attracted to you? Naturally, okay, let's do it. Naturally, because we're people. Naturally, you want people to be attracted to you, of course.
Okay.
Of course. So you go out and spend hard-earned fucking money to garner attention, right? And then
It's to feel more confident in their bodies.
Confidence is in here. You can't go buy confidence. They don't sell this shit nowhere. When I got on the BBL surgery joint, I was looking for it. I was going through the drop down menu. Confidence was nowhere on that motherfucker. It was titties, lips. They did hair extensions. They did all kind of shit. Nowhere are they selling confidence in none of the countries, in none of the cities, in none of the doctor's offices. So you got to have that shit going in there. And then when you walk out with the ass or the titties, then you can act like, hey, look, everybody, look what I got.
But don't you think if society was more accepting of, like, and would pour and tell women that they were beautiful as they are, then it would be less of a demand for them to feel pressured to go and get some.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, I mean, I wear weave or whatever. And, like, there's this certain standard, especially in the corporate America of,
it
like,
was on sale during Black Friday. Shut up, bitch. Sharky.
Oh, I missed that joke. Sorry.
Confidence, goddamn it. Go ahead.
Okay, my bad. Cause y'all, you keep interrupting me.
Sorry.
Now I don't remember what I was saying.
Good.
No, good. I had a point to make.
I'm sure you're gonna.
Anyway, so as I was saying, even with like the America's standard of beauty forever was blonde, white, blue eyes.
You're eccentric.
So when the BBL craze took over, this was back in what I would say 2017, 2018, when all the social media influencers, the pretty girls popped up. So you have these apps where you're looking at yourself every day, and then you have the filters, and you're starting to see like how pretty you could look, or if you starting to look and see, oh, well, she got this ass and all these people are complimenting her, maybe if I have this ass too, I'll feel more confident. Like, I just hate how y'all kind of just blame it on women as if women just walk around and feel insecure. Y'all make women feel insecure. No?
Okay, so let's
if somebody is telling you every day your ass is
nobody
fat,
is talking to that. Nobody is talking to y'all. Men who like asses ain't running around telling girls you ain't got no ass. They're just complimenting the girls with ass.
So they want that.
You seeing those compliments and you feeling like I need to get those are on you.
Oh, okay.
You are not allowed to now, what did my man Jonathan say? Aggress me because I'm not attracted to you. That is crazy talk. There are literally people who are. And the reality of it is, we all want the same attraction. Mm-hmm. I want hoes to look at me like LeBron. When I walk in the room, if they not LeBroning with the, I'm like, what the fuck? Am I not in here? I didn't go out and get knee surgery to get taller.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's easy to say that, but like, for instance, when I started losing weight, I had a lot of people being like, oh, you're getting skinny, you're losing your ass, you're getting skinny. And that made me feel like I'm looking in the mirror like, damn, I'm looking at my ass like, damn, now. Okay,
so stop right there. Are you your ass? Like, is that when people think of you, they think of Porsha big ass? Because if your whole personality or not necessarily personality, but like your entire fucking business card is your body. It's like, oh, when they walk up to you, they don't mention shit about singing. They don't mention shit about your hair. They don't mention shit about your show. They don't mention nothing. Working nothing. They walk up to you and say, hey, what's up, Porsha? Damn, where your ass at? That don't make me I feel more indifferent now. Why didn't you ask me shit else?
Body dysmorphia.
Confidence is internal.
So
y'all, women, y'all gain body dysmorphia from the internet. Y'all watch girls go get surgery and then want the body that she didn't even fucking have. Y'all literally watch girls go buy something, put it on themselves, and then decide that you need to have that.
That was my only thing when women talk about getting BBLs. I'm like, do y'all realize y'all are getting surgery to look like other women that had surgery? Because women, like, we have hip dips, we have thighs, like women who are actually shaped like Coke bottle, it doesn't look perfect. And that's my thing. Are y'all chasing perfection?
Yes. Ari got a BBL and got her titties done, and that's literally all the girl needed. She's gotten her nose, lips, eyebrows, cheeks, chin. Hey, you are doing crack.
They're chasing perfection. And then I genuinely think the filters.
Sweet and Lokita said, there are plenty of men who make terrible comments about women and their appearances. They shouldn't be listened to, but people are human as hurt. And you're absolutely right. She's 100% right. You can go to any random girl on your search bar shaking her ass. It's going to be 15 dudes saying nice ass. It's going to be 2 dudes in there. How could you? Well, whose ass was this?
You know what? I got a good question for you. If you could have surgery to get taller and it was a normal thing, $6,000 to get it, would you get it? No. Again, tall niggas aren't funny. For real?
If I get taller, literally, right now I'm 5'9". If I came out tomorrow, if I got my surgery and I pop back out and I'm 6'2", 6'3", I promise you I'm not going to be as funny. I guarantee you. How many funny tall niggas do y'all know?
Okay, so
name the funniest tall nigga ever. Dave Chappelle, I believe, is the funniest tall nigga of all time.
There's some type of correlation between being short and funny?
Yes.
Because y'all got teased, so y'all had to make the best out of it?
No, people didn't really tease me. Dave Chappelle is 6 feet. That's the tallest funny nigga ever. People didn't really tease me about my height, literally, outside of my house, like my literal cousins. Nobody really...
Well, you're not short. Like, I think if you were like Kevin Hart's like 5'6". Mike Epps is tall too.
How tall? Dave is 6 feet. How tall is Mike Epps?
I think he's tall.
He's 6'2". Okay, yeah. Y'all right. Mike Epps is 6'2". That's the funniest tall nigga ever, and he's not held as top 5.
Okay, so take your career off. Take your career off. You are just a regular
then
person.
Tell me how many funny tall niggas you know in general.
Take funny off. Stop.
There
nothing funny. Just in general. If you could be taller, would you be taller? Only if I had a time machine. In general, if it was, because this is the thing.
No. Here's what I'm saying.
Men don't have.
Listen to what I'm saying, though.
Okay.
I only want to be tall specifically for sports. So if I wasn't in sports, I don't need to be tall. I think tall niggas are pointless. My manager Aaron, who does not play ball, is 6'4". He's a lawyer. I don't need my lawyer to be tall, nigga. You need to talk to the judge at my level. In fact, you can be shorter than me and talk to the judge. I need my manager getting rebounds. I need to get my manager Aaron into the NBA.
I think it's very convenient because it's shunned upon. If a man were to go and get surgery, y'all would get talked about. It's
we do. We can't get our hair surgery. We get knee surgery. Imagine I come back out here. Y'all literally do an entire blog getting a BBL. Imagine if I did a DDL blog. Just so y'all know, girls, it's Dick Day. It's Dick Day. I'm coming back with that new thing. It's bullshit. And then it's so y'all get to literally go and perfect y'all bodies to the shit that you've been waiting to do, and then turn around and throw accountability other places.
Because women are chosen by their beauty. Men are chosen by y'all's financial situation.
I didn't mean to violate D-Ray Davis too. D-Ray, in fact, is one of the funniest niggas ever, and yet he is tall as fuck. He's not in grips of course, top tier comedian. In my opinion, he's funny as top tier comedians. Of course, his stardom isn't there. But yeah, D-Ray is the funniest tall nigga ever. You are not allowed to show everybody. And then not only that, y'all, not only do y'all go get the confidence with the BBL, y'all go and get the attitude of a bad bitch too. So now, not only are you a brand new baddie, you think you're an old school baddie
and you're a mean girl.
who could treat men like you been getting men. Bitch, you just got one of us this year. You just got a nigga of status this year, and all of a sudden he better do this, he better do that. Bitch, welcome to the party, you rookie. I don't better do shit, you brand new bad bitch.
Whenever the BBL surgery came about, I knew this was going to happen because it was trendy at the time and all the girls were getting it, but I knew it was going to get oversaturated.
It's over.
And it's to the point now where now I see more people talking bad about it.
It's over. Listen, y'all went, and y'all don't even, all of y'all don't even go to the same doctor. So some of y'all go out there looking fucking crazy and still come back like, oh, look at me, I got some ass. Like, honey, you look sick. But whatever. Y'all all are not allowed to get the surgeries and then think y'all are all the same tier of bad bitch. No, baby, you're just ugly with a fat ass. That's what happened there. You didn't go get face surgery, which you should have spent money on first. You went in there, you got some fake ass, you didn't even get the legs to combine, and you're going to come back out here saying, where the niggas? Hiding. We're running away.
Look, on a serious note, I will say this. You cannot get a surgery to fix your relationship with food, your health, your confidence, your self-esteem. All of them issues are going to be there after that surgery. So,
say that too. Because Bernice, I cannot pronounce that lady's name.
Burgess?
Let's just say BB. Bernice went and got hers, and she's been working out for 15 fucking years.
Yeah, she's
so when you go get the BBL, go get the motherfucking dietary plan as well. Go get the workout plan from the Mexican doctors as well, because you can't come back and start eating chicken strips again, bitch. That ain't how it work.
I would suggest getting procedures done that restore your natural shape. Like, get you back to your best self, your best version of yourself. There's plenty of surgeries out there. Lipo, all kinds of things. Whenever you have kids, your body's changed, your organs
and that type of shit you deserve. If you are it's these 19, 20-year-old girls running around getting surgery. Sweetheart, you haven't even got your body yet.
Yeah.
Like, this is like...
You ain't even got...
This is literally like your loner body. Like, this is not the one you get to go around with for real.
I got a homegirl who was skinny, like, forever, and she just got thick in her 30s. Like, out of nowhere. So, like, you, in your early 20s, your body ain't even developed yet.
Literally. In fact, this should be illegal to at least, like, 26. I
think we should be done with the surgeries, for real.
The women that we lost, rest in peace. The women that we lost, in my opinion, have shown us now enough is enough.
If it's not worth it, then you still be.
And again, y'all are getting y'all getting cheated on anyway. Y'all getting cheated on anyway. BBL, CDL, DVD, VHC, RCA. It don't matter. CVS. We gonna cheat anyway. And y'all not even getting niggas on top of that. How you have a BBL for 2 years and you ain't got a nigga yet? You done wasted the BB.
They be getting niggas.
What did we discuss? You are getting fucked. Yes, we want to fuck you now. You got a fatty. You went and bought titties and ass. You gonna get some of that. You have not gotten your nigga yet. You out here 2 years strong with a BBL. You done had 6 niggas talking about you that bitch. You are that bitch that we fucking. Oh my God.
Richie. I was finna say, is this body shaming? But then it's like, it ain't.
No, it's body positivity.
It's actually body positive. We're telling you, you look better. Just go.
I'm body positive.
Just I know it's cliche, but just get in the gym. Even if you don't want to get in the gym, I'm not really a gym girly, but I do a lot of cardio. I dance a lot. I walk, like, just to keep my natural shape. So move your body, like, move your joints. Like, you can go lay down on the table and get any kind of surgery you want, but you still have to do a lot of work. You can't skip that. So, okay. Well,
God bless the girls, man.
Well, the back end of that, we don't have that much time left.
I got a couple of them.
Okay, you know what? Then I want to skip to the other part that she said.
Miami.
So, Young Miami says that a man has 4 times to cheat on her. Okay? She broke it down. She said the first time, the relationship will never be the same. If you cheat on her again, then it's like, oh, okay, so you're really like a cheater for real.
Yeah, that's what she do.
So she said 3rd time, she cheating back. And then if you do it a 4th time, then she's out.
Honestly, you know what? Yeah, this is maths.
It do?
That maths. Really think about that. That math really maths because we're all gonna lie here, especially the girls. We're all gonna lie here and say, nah, the first time a nigga cheat on me, I'm out. Not reality. Second, I will give girls a second, but again, we can all sit here and if we're real with each other, we're gonna say, well, a nigga is cheating on me 8 times. Like some of y'all. Some of y'all that went by 4. So if it gets to so it's the first time because mistakes are real. Not with me, but mistakes are real. The second time is a realization like, damn, so you are who you are now. Moving forward. She says the 3rd time is her getting, and now she cheating back. So now it's no hands off. Yeah. I think the second time should replace the 3rd time should replace the second time.
So she should cheat back the second time.
The second time. Okay. I think she's 2 steps behind. Or 1 step behind. I think she got too many steps. I think it should be 3rd.
It should be 3.
It should be realization on the first one. Fuck acceptance. It should be realization. Second one should be, oh, you think it's a game? Here we go, nigga. Let's have fun. 3rd one should be, I don't want to have fun no more. I'm out of here. Okay. And that's reality because y'all do not leave niggas who cheat the first time.
If I cheated on you, would you leave?
We're done that day.
That day.
Our day, whatever you want. But I think in my sense the same because as she said in the joint, the relationship is never the same. Yeah. I like you like this. I don't want to like you in a different way. Yeah. And if you cheat on me, I'm not going to be able to like you in a different way. Yeah. It's not going to be the second time you cheated on me. I'm cheating on you the first fucking time back.
Well, you know what I realized? A lot of people have never even been with someone.
Hey, Queen B said, nah, you cheat on me one time. We're in an open relationship. Oh, God damn it. I can't make one fucking mistake.
Not even one.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I said because you cut me off again.
That was Queen B.
What I was saying was I think that some people have never actually been in a non-cheating, like a
monogamous relationship
to know what it feels like and how safe and good it feels to just have a clear conscience and your man can go out and you ain't gotta worry, you don't gotta think, like, you know him, you know he wouldn't do you like that. A lot of people have never even experienced that level of trust and security within their relationship to know what they're missing out on. So they accept, like, good enough, you know, because it's like I don't have no control of it, at least he coming back. So I do get, like, how some women can end up being okay. Everything is different. Like,
what about that though? Sweet and Lokita said, we're talking about dating. Marriage, I can understand a mistake. Dating, nah, I'm out. Is that the parameter of it? Okay, so back to what she said. If you're in a marriage, does 3 or even 4 times for that matter constitute in, you know, a space where you can hold it? Because and let me answer that first too. Hold that thought. Because in marriage, hell fucking no. In fact, I might stay with you in a relationship more than marriage, because bitch, we just promised to God.
Oh,
so you hate God and me? Nah. Nah, you ain't taking me to hell with you. He was right there when you promised. Like, the nigga heard everything.
That is true.
So you know I'm not going to hell with you. My thing is, if we promise to God in front of each other and he hear you break it, and I stay with you, that means he might think I think you cool, and that means it's cool for you to lie to God. So he think we both God liars, and I can't go to hell with you.
I don't think that I could compartmentalize that well. Like, I've always said I'm a one and done, and not because, like, oh, I'll never, no, because I know that it would change me. I know that I would be a lot more insecure. I would probably not want you out my eyesight. I probably would want to go through your phone. I would probably become so clingy and so needy and so, like, not, like, confident and secure within myself. I don't think I would be a fun person to be around anymore.
I haven't, in totality on my dating years, I haven't been, like, caught cheating. And I damn sure haven't been caught cheating as an adult, so I don't really know the grounds for it yet. The last time I was, like, caught cheating, she didn't really have shit on me. I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how I would feel now. But mentally, I remember the last time I did it, mentally, I don't even want to be around this motherfucking girl anymore.
Yeah.
If I cheat on you and you catch me, we're done regardless. I hope you don't think we stand together. I hope you don't think we could work this out. I know you hurt my trust, but I think I can we can't get by shit. Because as you just stated, she's completely fucking different, and I don't want to deal with the new girl. In fact, I went and dated the old girl. So now that I've broke your heart and I fucked up our trust, this new you, I'm not fucking with it. And for that way, I gotta get out your way.
I've seen that happen too. Sometimes the man end up leaving the girl because she don't. Some women take men back, but they don't fully. They can't fully forgive. No. They can forgive, but they can't forget. So it's always. That's why it does change things forever. Like, you really can't come back from that. So
yeah, I said so. We have a few people here who understanding the marriage spires.
Why are you even putting yourself in a position to cheat? Yeah, like, how do you even get
Here we go.
How do you get that far with it? But that's why a lot of people be cheating with coworkers and people that they're around all the time.
Ayesha said, once people cheat, the trust is gone, and if there's no trust, there's no growth, so the relationship will fail.
True.
Night Grand Rising said, I will say it is hard as a married person to just leave. We both made that commitment to God. Do I just give up the first time or try until God shows you to leave?
That I don't speak on stuff that I haven't experienced myself. I've never been married. I don't have a child with somebody. I don't have a property, like assets, things like that. So I could see it being hard. I don't judge nobody. If you stay with your man, you stay with your woman, and you can deal with that and you can still show up and be a good partner. Now, I never encourage it when you know you're not going to be nice anymore.
Yeah.
And you're going to terrorize this person and torture them and harass them. Just leave at that point.
As literally is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. You're not going to, again, because I know what I've done as a man. If I cheat on you and so on and so forth, I know what I've done. I know the mistakes I've made. I know it, in a sense, how to move forward with this. If you plan to say, I plan to stay and we're trying to fix our relationship. However, there's a caveat to that, because when this happens, especially for men, when this happens, women will not necessarily parade on that, but hinge, for that matter, on what happened in the transgressions for days, weeks, months, and even years. First things first, you're not going to remind me that I cheated on you in 2021 every time you're mad. You're not going to keep bringing up to this 2025. You should have left me in 21. You fuck sure should have left me in 22. But you're not going to bring that shit up in 25, or I'm going to snap on you. And that's the reality of it. I don't want to hear. I don't want to wake up for 6 fucking months and my girl is crying next to me because I heard her.
Or I had a dream. Something reminded me. See, that's why I said I would have to leave, just because of who I am. I know I don't forget shit. I'll bring shit up when you bumped my toe when I was 8 years old. Like, I do not forget shit. So I just feel like my mind would be so messed up.
It's just it's a level of what you got.
Sweet and Low Keita says, if you're not practicing monogamy while dating, you're probably not going to just cut it off because you're married. That is so true. Well, I don't know. Well, men, y'all be saying that y'all can, you know.
I don't think y'all understand this. It's not hard. I mean, it's not hard to not cheat. In fact, it's kind of complicated to cheat. If any, is far more complicated to cheat, of course, than not. So the notion that I wasn't necessarily fully faithful to you, but when we get married, I will be, is not inconceivable, in my opinion, at all. Because all I have to do when I get off work is go home.
Yeah. Instead
of banging 2 more corners. Usually when men cheat, we're risking our cars. Usually we're driving to bad areas. Oh my Lord. We're driving to some area we shouldn't be in. We gotta spend some extra money, so on and so forth. And we gotta come up with more lies, whatever be the case. Usually it's a lot more complicated for a man to cheat than not. So in my opinion, it's not complicated to be like, all right, let me stop doing this shit. I get it. I ain't saying niggas do it, or not everybody for that matter. I'm saying it can be done, and it is done.
Yeah. Coach Rob, GMI, way harder to cheat versus not, especially if you do the same.
Especially if you...
Yeah, if you got a routine, Rob, that is so true. When you got a routine and you eat the same thing, you go to work, anything...
We lost that sound. I'm wondering when it's going to come back. Somebody